For all the latest updates, subscribe to Newsline.
The coronavirus pandemic has ushered in new norms of socializing and being in public. Although India has now gone into unlock mode, parents are skeptical about allowing their teens to socialize like before the pandemic due to the health risk it carries. Although teens can stay connected with friends and peers through social media and technology, they are missing out on face-to-face encounters. According to researchers, few face-to-face encounters amongst teens may harm their mental health and growth. For the ages of 10 years to 24 years, interaction with peers is vital for brain development and building a sense of self. Reduced social contact during this life stage can lead to long-term detrimental effects. Lead author Sarah Jane Blakemore of Cambridge University's Department of Psychology has said that even if physical distancing measures are temporary, several months represent a large portion of a young person's life. Authors of an opinion piece based on a review of evidence and published in the Lancet Child and Adolescent Health Journal have warned of the risk reduced face-to-face social contact can have on teens. Researchers further state that adolescence is a sensitive period when social interaction and environment can impact cognitive development. Mental health goes through a period of heightened vulnerability during adolescence, as 75% of adults who suffered from a mental health condition have reported that they first experienced the symptoms before the age of 24 years. In addition to reduced social contact, adolescents are also facing other unprecedented challenges. The ongoing pandemic has created an environment of fear and uncertainty which can negatively affect young people. Many teens are highly motivated towards their studies, and the current situation leaves this area of their lives in limbo too. Not being able to go to school and college, change in exam schedule, and other such matters can also cause a mental burden for adolescents. It must be noted that social distancing measures do not impact everyone in the same way. While some might be unaffected by it, for others it might be a positive or negative experience depending on other parameters. Adolescents living in a close-knit and loving family environment who have a positive relationship with their parents and siblings might find the present times easy to navigate. On the other hand, adolescents with a strained relationship with family members and who draw a huge sense of self from their peers can find the current times more challenging. If not supported, these experiences can cause long-term negative effects on the person. Although online interactions cannot replace physical interactions among peers, it can bridge the gap till a certain extent. Dr. Amy Aubin from the University of Cambridge has said that evidence suggests that the type of digital technology and how it is used are important for how beneficial it is to an adolescent's well-being. Studies have shown that active social media use, like posting on social media or direct chatting with peers, can increase well-being and maintain personal relationships, while only engaging in passive social media usage like scrolling through news feeds and checking other profiles can negatively impact one's mental well-being.